just to go along with that, you said about duty of defending yourself, and the Dalai Lama actually said that if violence is okay if you're going to defend yourself.
Yes, yes, it is necessary, yes. Mahatma Gandhi was on personal journey. Okay, there are so many authorities believe, okay, just that Mahatma Gandhi was great for personal growth, but for nation he was not practical. He was not practical because, you know, the partition of India could have been avoided and certain things happened because he was a ruler, ruling people because of his morality fasting. So he convinced people, politicians, to follow his wish. Because there was somebody called Sardar Patel. He was so powerful to unite India, and somebody like that in power could have changed the map of India. See, so there are two aspects in non-violence and spirituality. One is personal practice. Other one is practice for the society. Saint Francis of Assisi, he was a personal master, but I saw read a little bit about him, that so many people followed him, and they were not ready. He was at different level and people followed it and they perished along the way. Anyone knows about Saint Francis? Well, but things like that happen. Because when you are spiritual, you don't have vision at certain kind. And those who are in the worldly field, they know how to operate. But in Mahatma Gandhi's case, so many people followed, they sacrificed, and that was worthwhile because it brought transformation and independence of India. Martin Luther King also, so many people followed, so many people suffered, and the results came of equal rights. See, humanitarian principles came. So this is Martin Luther King's birthday, and great people like this, they follow and they look for society. So Mahatma Gandhi was for personal thing, Dalai Lama is for personal thing and spreading the message. Martin Luther King was more for people, fighting. And sometimes you are more for people, you are practical because you are not in personal journey. When you are for personal journey, Buddha or Dalai Lama or anyone true to it will say, they would suppose interview someone, like say when Chinese were torturing you, hurting you and torturing you, what was on your mind? Like how devout you were. I said I had to control myself not to get angry at them and to forgive them. Okay, this will be the climax because so many people are not evolved, even they are practicing Buddhism. They will be going against their inner spiritual development, because if you are not ready at that stage, if you follow blindly, you will create conflict. Just create conflict. Like say, I believe in something, and because I have to believe, but I'm not ready to accept it, it will create conflict. So if anyone follows Buddhism and they're not ready, they will follow it, they would not evolve as much. So my perspective is, you stay at your stage of evolution and don't follow blindly. I remember one Buddhist monk, and he has a monastery and he wrote the book, Mind About Mind. I have his book, but one time we just, a dog in his ashram was really sick and suffering with all the worms in his body. Just compassion, he was trying to help. Okay, compared to that, I remember Mahatma Gandhi, when cow was sick, and Gandhi personally ordered somebody to shoot the cow. See, the non-violence, Gunarathan, that is a Swami, is from Sri Lanka, and he has ashram somewhere. And he's an evolved master, he's in 80s or so. He wrote a book about Buddhist meditation, but he spent one day with us and was talking like, he was feeling like compassion, he should do something. And Mahatma Gandhi had more revolutionary idea, shoot the cow, because nothing could be done. So somebody would look at Gandhi as violent man, but I would look, some dog is suffering and then try to do something, just prolonging, like somebody is in coma and somebody wants to prolong life because they are attached to them. They're not being non-violent. Taking away life would be actually releasing them. Holding on to life would be attachment. So non-violence has different application. So I'm just talking around the point, but the whole thing, non-violence, it is a natural state. It's not you force yourself. There are two approaches. One is you cultivate it, but it's good. But ultimate non-violent state comes when you reach the highest. Same way, attachment and non-attachment, we try to be not attached to this, not attached to this, not attached to people. But Patanjali says true non-attachment comes when you realize your higher self. Until that, your non-attachment is unripe, not complete. So I'm just presenting my view about non-violence and other disciplines.
Dalai Lama, I like his saying, he says that I have no religion, my religion is kindness.
Yes. So this is the real teaching, the living. So he is living. He's revolutionary. See, did so many things. He explored. See, he was not dogmatic. He knew that he fled Tibet. He recognized he would accomplish something by dying. So many people, they say, I'm dying for the nation. Die for nation. You are committing suicide. Die for your nation, doing something constructive. Okay, so this is for dying, constructive. So jihad people, they are killing themselves for what? They are in illusion. They should die in name of Allah. That means serving Lord, serving humanity. They interpret as jihad is dying in name of God, dying in name of religion. And religion doesn't teach violence. Islam, actually I read, Islam believes in one God. Judaism believes in one God. Christianity believes in outside God. So Vedant philosophy, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, all they believe in something greater. So Islam, actually there is one guy on YouTube who is a skilled person. He's from a Muslim from India. He comes and he compares all the Sanskrit verses and from Bible and comparing, it is similar, and he says all the fanaticism is created by minority who misunderstand Islam. So Islam has got bad reputation. It's not the Islam, it is the interpretation of people. No religion teaches anything bad. Actually, all of this religion came from Judaism, came Christianity and Islam. So you can see similarity, and still you can see Muslims against Christian, Muslim against Jews, and Muslim against Muslim, Jews against Jews, Hindus against Hindus, Buddhists against Buddhists, because all the fragments, this is human nature. Original teaching gets diluted and twisted.